Yo, what's good with it?
Yo,
E in the building, got Coach in the
what's
building,
popping?
man.
What's popping?
Cooling, man. Feeling good, man. Battle rap
Yeah,
facts.
battle rap facts. Get your bars up.
You know that.
Hey
Ooh,
man, we hit y'all with trivia every single day. You know what I'm saying? We
every day.
we uh we got a love for battle rap. Kind of goes back years and years.
Man.
We are true fans. I've never made to an event because I ain't got no goddamn money, but that's another topic of discussion. Uh, but I'm heavily invested in battle rap. And we bringing y'all daily trivia. So fuck with us. You know what I mean? Comment when y'all see our trivia on socials. You know what I'm saying? Comment the correct answers. You know what I'm saying? Let's just run it up and kind of build some traction for battle rap. But today we ain't talking about that. We ain't talking about trivia. Today we talking about just some wild shit, man. Talking about spaces.
Spaces. Okay.
Recently DNA had some comments about battle rap about spaces. Battle rap spaces is what was being called. There's been some back and forth, but what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna look at the. Have you seen this video yet? The DNA
Nah,
comments about space. Okay,
no, I
it
just
was on
I
15
just heard
minutes of
about
fame.
spaces.
So shout out to Uncle Ra. Hopefully he don't flag us and no shit like that. I don't know if he be on that, but we're gonna watch that video and we're just gonna talk about it. We're not gonna go into like everything that's happened on Spaces since this is like 5 days old at this point, and so a lot has been said on Spaces.
Right.
We're just gonna look at what DNA is talking about and then see where you're coming from. So
Okay. Here we go. Add this to the
15 minutes
stage.
of fame.
All right,
You
you
are
ready to
now
rock?
listening to
shout out Uncle Ra.
15 Minutes
Shout
of
out Uncle
Fame
Rock for real. One of the
Let's go.
pioneers.
Spaces. I said
Spaces.
that I think
Looking
these
ass.
guys, the superstars in battle rap, are giving too much access to their self on the spaces. And no disrespect to the spaces. I think the spaces was dope. Oh, I thought it
Oh,
was a good
disrespect to the
concept. I just
Spaces.
think okay.
No,
All right.
it's not a good idea. That's why I said exactly what I said about. I'm here to tell you, right? Shout out to all the supporters and fans, whether you like me or not, and you can write under it. You don't like me.
Right.
Y'all not
Well,
qualified to have a
start
conversation with me
writing.
about battle rap because nigga, you don't know battle rap the way I know battle rap. So why the fuck would I be arguing with you on camera? Why would I be arguing about you in a space? Because you're not coming from a subjective place, or you talking about something that you qualified in. Why the fuck would I be going to the Mercedes dealership? Because I'm.
All right, I was just gonna stop right there
Okay.
because what he said was some bullshit.
I agree. I was
like
gonna say that,
like
but I want to hear him out. Maybe he was going somewhere, but
you're not coming from a subjective place. And I realize this is a live interview. He may have said the wrong word or whatever. You're not coming from a subjective place. What? Everybody's point of view is subjective.
that's
So
it.
they are
That's
coming from a subjective place. That's not really what you're trying to say. What are
he
you
was
trying to
just
say?
more
You're not
saying
coming
more
from an
knowledgeable.
objective place?
He was
But
just saying like somebody more knowledgeable and
yeah.
but that's it. It's
So
not
you're not
about
so you
he
meant
was
objective. What you meant to say? You're not coming from an objective place. But
right.
there is no objective truth. This is
No,
best an opinionated
it's our
sport.
opinion. It's an
Battle
opinion
rap is subjective.
across the board.
So that's the only way to debate if it's
Yeah.
subjective. You're not coming from a subjective place. What do you mean? There's no facts. I mean, there's facts. It's battle rap facts.
But absolutely.
Um, but battle rap is a subjective sport. So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can't say you're not coming from a subjective space because you are, and that's really the only place to have a debate. But like,
Yeah, yeah, and it's a platform. Yeah, it's the most
I don't
popular
know,
platform right now as far as when it comes to battle rap. Let's be honest. If we
the
not
arrogance of
watching the battles,
DNA.
yeah,
Go ahead, go ahead,
I
go
want
ahead, go
to.
ahead.
Okay, this is my take. So his intro, I feel like he has a mentality that okay, just because like okay, your job and you got this thing that you do in your job that's like down to whatever detail that you trained in. Let's just
Right.
put him as a battle rap in now. If I walk in and I'm a fan of the sport and I study and I study and I study and I study, him being in the culture, sometimes on the outside you can see different things. That's what you said. It's objective. So that's why I feel
Yeah.
like the more that you break down like the different angles battle rap is, it's opinionated. So you can't just solidify you being in it as like, oh yeah, I know everything and nobody else can speak on it. That's what he basically just said.
Right.
So the fact
Right.
that we can be in these spaces with you the platform. You know what I mean? You might as well just have a video you by yourself, or you know what I'm saying, a room with you by yourself speaking, and that's it. Like I don't know.
I feel like expertise is one thing, and like if you're an expert at something, you what you're saying should have more weight. That's 100%.
Right.
But to say that nobody else should be able to talk about it because they're not the expert is buffoonery.
Yeah.
Especially when those other people, whether it's views or whether it's actual like paying for tickets, is paying you to be an expert at something that no one has ever paid anybody to be an expert at before in their life.
Exactly.
Like if battle rap stopped right now, a lot of people would have one less hobby, but it would not stop the world. Right. You're getting paid to do this thing. This is a luxury item for people. You know what I mean? Like, yes. Where are you so high on your horse or so maybe disconnected from your source of income that you forgot? You know what I mean? Like this debate, this space is actually keeping you as a battle rapper, as a pioneer of battle rap, as like one of the first young niggas, young dirty niggas in battle rap, keeping you relevant. DNA.
Right.
Like, are you like what? I'm sorry. We like 15 seconds in this kiss. Let's get back into it.
All right.
Unless I'm somebody that really knows about cars and I got different type of qualifications to make me be able to think I could tell the guy that's been selling cars for 20 years more about cars. You know what they're going to tell you at Mercedes? Get the fuck out of here, homie. This is my job. I'm ready to sell cars to somebody that wants to listen to the shit that I know about. That's
bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit, DNA. Because the nigga gonna say get the fuck out of here. Okay, I'm just gonna go to the fucking Chevy shop and get a fucking car.
Hear me?
Who gives a fuck? You don't want to sell me a car?
You know what I'm saying? Somebody that would be like, that's willing to hear how I feel. Oh, this is what I want. This is what I like. This is my thoughts on this. This is what I think about when this moment happened, or this moment happened, or this type of car happened, or this battle happened. Like
you could be
that you need to intertwine from your side in a fan aspect.
You could be the biggest car head, bitch. I'm paying you.
You hit me?
I'm buying the car, bro.
Exactly.
What the fuck is the point of having all the cars if you're not selling them, dude?
Right.
You need me to buy the car.
Right.
And if you want me to just sit down and shut the fuck up while you tell me what's what, you probably not gonna sell a bunch of cars.
Come on now.
You probably not gonna sell a bunch of cars.
Right.
That's just my opinion. You're probably not gonna sell a bunch of cars. But let's continue.
Rappers get so happy that people are, that's what I mean. You're not a superstar if you're in awe because somebody wants to talk about you. So now you're going to go in spaces and you're going to talk to Joe Smo all day and he's going to tell you this. And now Joe Smo is your friend. And now you and Joe Smo no, bro, you're not qualified. No, that's the worst shit that happened to battle rap. That's where it started. And guess what they doing there? Guess why also is bad? They don't even talk about battle rap in there. I will never go in there. You'll never. I'm not. For what? Y'all not even talking about it. And the times that I go in there, I did it. And I talk about battle rap. But y'all be in there talking about who this one did what, where, and that one. And that's the problem with battle rap now. That's the worst thing ever. Because think about what happens in there. It's a bunch of people that shouldn't even be talked about. Now they have a name. And niggas is running around dropping it in bars and doing all type like. What?
And do you think like I think like
I'm not finna disrespect DNA. I'm not gonna disrespect DNA. All right.
Mm-hmm.
When URL first started, right?
Mm-hmm.
When they had that Midwest Madness Massacre card or whatever, DNA was a battle rapper on Grind Time. No disrespect to Grind Time.
Shouts out to Grind Time.
It's a battle rap on Grind Time. You go back to battles 10 years ago, 12, 13, 14 years ago when he battled Tech 9, when he battled his battle with T-Rex, right? T-Rex was not going to battle him because he was a Grind Time rapper.
Right.
Because he was not qualified to talk that street shit to T-Rex. Right? So now DNA is the battle rapper, and battle rap is the streets. And see, I put air quotes and all shit because all this shit is stupid.
Yeah. Facts.
Now, somebody who's not even qualified to have a name is gaining notoriety through spaces. They kind of sound. Don't they kind of sound? Come on, bro. Come on, dude.
He missing the journey. He missing the fact that we in the comments, or we might be a viewer. So I'm in here talking to somebody I've been supporting since probably for like 10 years. I'm just having a conversation, stating my opinions. My opinion. If I go to, like you said, if I go to Mercedes-Benz dealership and say that's not a V12 engine, that's a V8 engine. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. Like
that, but that's a fact. You can say, no, this is a V12. But you can say, this is a V12. You a fucking idiot. Get out of my store. Like, exactly.
What? Yeah, that don't even make sense. So when he used that analogy, it made it seem like, I know everything. Everybody be quiet and y'all just listen. You can, in spaces, you can, you know what I'm saying? Take whoever you want, like as a listener, as a talker, like you can have all of these different controls. And if he hosts this spaces and is just talking about battle rap, it's like, even if, because he just kind of contradicted himself. Y'all don't even talk about battle rap. So it's the fact that if they were talking about battle rap, you still saying you know what I'm saying, you're the expert and nobody else has an opinion. They in here talking like they qualified. It's like, ain't nobody talking like they qualified. Now the ones that's talking that Saturday night, that's what people gonna do. You gonna comment, you can make a positive video. Somebody in the comment section gonna say something negative. So there ain't really no real point that he making out of that.
Everybody's qualified to have an opinion. If you have a more informed opinion, and you are a pioneer or a star or whatever, don't you feel like maybe you're obligated to share that? As opposed to just saying, you know what, y'all cannot talk. Like, okay, well, won't you just teach these little niggas or share your perspective or the insight that you have that makes you so special? Share that. So now we can look at you a different way, or we can respect whatever the expertise you got. Remember, you're getting paid to do something that if it stopped tomorrow wouldn't stop the world, bro.
Exactly.
Like, whatever expertise that you have, share it. Or like chill, whatever. Let's keep going and see if we can figure out what he actually is upset about. We got a whole bunch of him. Let's let him rock for a minute because we got a whole bunch of him talking and we keep we biting his head off.
Are giving them too much access.
Yes,
and especially
they're gonna hate me after this because they want the access and it's been given. So now that there's somebody getting on camera saying stripe it, that's removed. Hey nigga, shut your dumb ass up. You're not even in battle rap. But I'm just telling y'all, you can take it or not. I've advanced past that. I know what it takes. That's not it. That's not it. Arguing all day. And let's just be honest, bro. Like,
especially you're arguing with people that you never even met. You don't even know person.
You're not qualified.
Crazy.
People get so offensive about that. I played my role, bro. I don't know too much about cars. I ain't going to sit there and argue with a nigga about cars. I don't know too much about a lot of things. Whatever I'm not qualified for, I'm not going to enter the conversation. But people make them think they qualify. Just because you watch something, you're not qualified. What makes me think I could go on TNT and start arguing with LeBron because he had a bad game? You're not qualified,
and
bro.
LeBron's not going to argue with you.
He's definitely not. You're not going to answer him. He's not going to answer.
Right.
But that's why they be thinking I'm bugging, because I don't. Or you can say whatever. They're going to say a lot after this. And guess what?
Yeah, I'm going to say a whole lot.
I'm going to talk to you. I'm not going to answer. So, salute.
Yeah.
And I've done it before. So that's why I've learned. I've done it. I've got so emotionally invested about the craft that I argued, and I had to tell myself, one, that's not like my style. Two, why don't you get on stage and be able to entertain all these people and do that, and you see how easy it is, and you come back to me. And three, you're not qualified. The worst battle rapper is the best battle rappers because they're able to do it. So the only people that get to really make that judgment
Respect.
is us. Now, if the spaces stay between peers and they judging it and critiquing it, oh, niggas gotta eat that. Niggas gotta wear that.
I'm unsure about what he's talking about. I'm unsure about what he's talking about.
He's keeping it in the same lane of what he started with, because it don't make
maybe
sense.
I don't know what spaces is.
No, because he talking about judge and stuff though. Like now he just switched.
Yeah, like what are you talking about?
What are you talking about, judge?
What is he talking about?
I do not know, and I ain't trying.
Maybe I don't know what spaces is. Am I dumb?
Nah, it ain't you.
Am
man.
I qualified?
It ain't that, man. Like I'm not
qualified.
Is he done? No, he not done. I want to let him finish. We gotta.
Yeah, okay. Let him rock.
Captain Hitman Holla, Goods, Twerk, Hollow tell you step your shit up. But this nigga from Nebraska that he's a fan of the other nigga anyway, and now you done tweeted him and ignored him one time, so he can't wait to light you up. Let me speak. This nigga blocked me. Fuck this nigga. He sucked like, no, bro. No.
I always said that, man. Like, if people gonna talk about you and you respond, you're giving them the energy that they want.
Right, you making them popping.
Yeah, you're giving them the energy that they
No
want.
spaces for me. I said that in a freestyle years ago, though. I don't do spaces. I'm in my own.
Yeah, I don't do the spaces either.
I'm in my own space, man.
I'm in my own space. It's fire. I like that.
My own space, man. Good. Shout
like
out
that.
to y'all, though, man.
15 minutes.
All right, I'm gonna give my take because I know you got your thing. So from
drop Rashid though.
Huh? Oh,
Drop
okay.
over Rashid. No disrespect.
I got you. Okay, so in my opinion, it's like, okay, he started with the perspective of people just having an opinion, first and foremost. Just an opinion about anything. And then he switches to judgment. And then he said, no, only people that's in the culture can judge. So when we have a poll up, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do we do? Don't we get intertwined in it? Or when it's pay-per-view, and he looking for tickets, and he looking for ticket sale. So like, you only want us to be in this one lane. We can't be opinionated. And that's literally what the sport is projected on for us to even, like, you know what I'm saying, be in the mix with anything. If it wasn't no opinions, where if we couldn't do nothing, we just can watch. All you see is views, you don't see no comments, you don't see like no, you know what I'm saying, no thoughts on your lines or somebody quoting your line, or you know what I'm saying, us going crazy till get smacked out of here. What if nobody y'all not qualified?
Nobody.
Y'all be quiet. Hey,
don't you boo me?
Don't you boo, don't you cheer. Y'all not qualified.
Don't you cheer. No. Just don't boo.
And I don't like
you just
that.
You just can't critique. You can celebrate me all day.
Right.
You can glaze me all
critique.
Day.
Right.
You better not critique me. You're not qualified to critique me. But love what I'm saying.
Right.
Actually, you know what? Love is so much that you pay to come see me say it again. But don't you dare critique me.
To be in the front, $50, $250 to be on the stage. All types of crazy numbers, man. But you
don't you dare with your unqualified ass judge me. First of all, what?
But look, real quick, I'm gonna finish my point real quick.
Go ahead, my bad.
So you cool. So I was watching Raising Canaan. He's on there. I wonder how that notoriety came up for him to even be, you know, as a choice to be on, you know, a 50 Cent show. You know what I'm saying? We looking at like him being on BET. You know what I'm saying? All the support, the opinions of fans and supporters is the key component to make somebody, regardless of whether it's a movie, TV show, music, art, like whatever the case may be. It's a component for us to be intertwined in it. So one thing that I feel like he kind of kicked himself, you know, when he said is the fact that, oh, y'all could just say anything. You could say this was an amazing bar. Somebody could have choked. You can also ignore that person. You can ignore ignorance. That means you got to walk down the street. So somebody that's not qualified say an opinion, you gonna snap. You gonna be like, get, like he told him in the Benz dealership, get out of here, get out of here. You can't.
Somebody to rob that nigga. He getting too much money.
You hear me? Right. Somebody got to humble him. He gotta break himself back.
I'm joking. Don't rob DNA. Rogue DNA was better.
You hear me? Like you said, he had the same.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. You took that fake tooth out your mouth and threw it across the stage. You wasn't no dentist, bitch. You wasn't qualified to do that.
You wasn't qualified, man. You don't know what could have happened.
Come on, man. You don't know what could have happened to that tooth. Come on, nigga. You ain't qualified to take your tooth out on stage.
Qualified. So he just
you ain't no dental hygienist.
All right. Yeah, that's my take.
I just that phrase, that terminology is troubling to me. Like you're not qualified. Like I feel like the first time I heard anybody, and I'm not gonna lie, the first time I heard anybody like use that phrase that way was when Benny Siegel was talking to Charlemagne. So he wasn't qualified.
Yeah.
But I kind of get where Baines was coming from in that situation. But like, what makes anybody think that like, okay, you could rap well, very well. But I am a listener. Right. I am a consumer of rap.
Exactly.
Bitch, I am qualified to tell you if I like what I'm listening to.
That's it.
Just because I can't do it, I can. Just because I can't do it,
right,
don't mean I'm not qualified to tell you that I enjoy listening to it. What type? Right. How dense do you have to be to think that you need to know how to do it to appreciate it? That's why you appreciate it, because you don't know how to do it.
Right.
If everybody knew how to shoot, like Steph, we wouldn't give a fuck about Steph. That's why we pay Steph to play basketball, because we appreciate what he does. But if I'm not qualified to appreciate, how the fuck am I qualified to pay for
it? Got it.
Like, get your head out your ass, bro. Like, I get it. You want niggas to hate on you, or like whatever kind of shit you want, or whatever aim you got.
He want to hear all the good.
I get it.
Praises.
Come on, man. That's not life, bro. You ain't qualified to talk to me about that. You're not qualified to talk to me about life and reactions, because I'm older than you.
Right.
That's how dumb that is. I'm older than you, so you're not qualified to tell me about life. Fuck, nigga, are you dumb? Right. No disrespect, DNA. I'm not. No disrespect, DNA. It's not about that. This is about the Spaces comment. I do think, and maybe this is the point that they were trying to make. I do think that when battle rappers get on there and debase themselves, it does take away from their star power when they get on Spaces and they like show their ass. But usually it's not the fans. It's usually the other rappers, or maybe up and coming rappers, or like you know how like Twerk was a fan before he was a battle rapper, right? Like those guys who are like, they can rap, they can do this, they're really clever. They just aren't stars. They just haven't been on these stages. They just haven't had these opportunities, right? Like they're not. Right. But when battle rappers get on there and like kind of show their ass a little bit, that hurts. I'm not gonna lie, that can hurt their credibility, right? But the same can be said about a rapper who vomits before they battle. Like that can hurt your credibility. No disrespect, DNA, right? But that can hurt your credibility in the same way. So like it's a different path, and it's different than how you did it when you was coming up. But like at the same time, when rappers get on there and they like, and like they can't just keep it at a buck about snitching, right? Like it's a different weed out process, right? Like we got Spaces, but back in the day you had who was that? Prez Mafia that like was still in bars, right? Like you found out in a different way. You found out in a different way if somebody wasn't ready for it. You found out different now. Like somebody would get on and say some shit, and then Cody would come up and say, "Oh, this nigga snitched on me," and he probably not gonna make it here, right? Great rapper, but he's probably not gonna make it here because a lot of people that listen to this shit don't like the shit that he do.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm a civilian, but I can't speak for everybody else that, you know what I mean, that's in this bitch.
Right.
But maybe that's what they were talking about, right? Like the star power that's being diminished every time a battle rapper or aspiring battle rapper get on Space, and like the arguments that they have, or like just some of the like dense shit that they say. It's like, y'all niggas is dumb.
It's a lot of delusional things going on there because somebody have such a core fan base. So when they go in there and say something, it's like, if they're not in there with you, it sound like you try to hit a punchline in the joke and it's just quiet in the background. That's what it felt like. And then when somebody with a more notable name, they get on there and start talking and throwing, they wait around and telling you what you know what I'm saying? Because that's another level to it too. There's gonna be battle rappers that's that somebody would deem bigger than DNA, or DNA bigger than another battle rapper. They feel strong about their opinion from the responses that they got, the support that they got, and they go in there with this energy. And now you feel more qualified because you got a, you know what I'm saying, you've been in there longer than what if they was on a 5-0 run and they just started, within the last year and a half. Like, I'm not about to, you know what I'm saying, knock their confidence and stuff like that. And that's what he feel like he can do from, you know what I'm saying, at a certain level. And I feel like all of that stuff don't matter. I feel like you got to learn how to, I guess, you know what I'm saying, control your emotions or whatever the case may be. Like, you think somebody say something, you go, oh, you got to get out of here, or you got an opinion, or you're not qualified. Like, you don't have.
Or just if a nigga say something that's crazy or out of whack, or just it doesn't have a semblance in reality, just tell him. Like, that don't make no fucking sense what you just said. I respect that you got an opinion, but that shit is the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. And this is why. No disrespect. Pause them while I speak. This is why that shit is dumb. Boom, 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 boom. Now let him speak. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't say, oh, Spaces is because you niggas not qualified to speak on me, baby. Bitch, shut up, nigga. Goofy ass. What's wrong with you, man?
Yeah, but I agree, man. I feel like it's like too much ego. I feel like also not just the ego part of it. I feel like when you get a certain level of money, it feels, you know what I mean? You might be just kicking back. So when somebody steps in, you be like, hold on, peasants. You know what I mean?
Peasants. Peasants.
Get off.
Get my water. Get my water.
Right, like,
Peasants.
but he be grapes, nigga. Like, but he one of those. You could tell. Now we seen his journey. When he getting bullied or like, I mean, I don't. Let me leave it alone.
I kind of feel like you will, but I don't like. Yeah, that's you're right. You're right.
It's gonna get too. It's like now as a viewer, I can't say that I ain't qualified. I ain't, you know, I don't know. Like, but look at it like this. Like you said, he started from somebody on this side watching the screen, like most people were. And then he stepped into a certain aspect to where he started battling, and then he started gaining. You know what I'm saying? So everybody starts from somewhere. So if I'm here and I'm staying in this lane, I could be an expert on this side. You can be an expert on your side. I can be an expert analysis at the crib. It don't matter because I'm on ESPN. When you talk about being qualified to talk to LeBron and all, it's like it's like if I studied this since what 04, 05, whenever Smack DVD, I was literally carrying the physical Smack DVDs,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Running around with it through the hood for real. In the middle of the real hood. Not no suburb, in the real hood. You know what I'm saying? Like walking through these blocks, like, man, I'm about to go watch Smack DVD. I'm about to go watch all of this. You know what I'm saying? That's the mentality that we carry with the culture. So if I broke down everything all the way up until this point, I'm like, oh yeah, he qualified, right? But you can't just
you know what he's talking about.
Yeah, you know what he's talking about. At least knowing what I'm talking about, I can have a conversation with you. So if you can weed out the obvious, like you can walk down a block and see somebody talking trash and be like, you can dismiss them, like you said, like state what don't make sense. Complete, if it's just complete utter nonsense, you can explain that, keep it moving. But he the type, you know what I'm saying, to just try to discredit and downplay people, to just get straight to a point to where you feel like he must have had the experience in that, but somebody probably said something that got under his skin. That's the only thing I could tell because why he got so much passion about it.
It seemed like it's just some low self-esteem shit.
Felt like it to me.
But like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, you an expert, you a legend. If it was a Hall of Fame for this shit, which it should be, if it was a Hall of Fame for this shit, he'd be in the Hall of Fame.
Right.
No, but it's weird. It's weird to be, it's weird to be a store owner that hates niggas that go shopping. Like, oh, look at these bitch ass niggas shopping.
Right.
You sell stuff at the store, nigga. You sell stuff. Right. You need them bitch ass niggas to come shop. Shut up and sell your water. Sell your water t-shirts.
Right. Drink water.
Either way, listen. This is no disrespect to DNA. I don't like what he said. This is my very subjective take about his. And I don't even be in spaces. I ain't never been in a space because I don't really fuck with Twitter. I ain't never so I don't got no dog in the fight. I just don't like. I don't like this type of, you know what I mean, like arrogance. Is just weird, and it's a arrogance that's like when a snake slithering around, he's like, oh, I can eat that fucking snake, and he go to bite it, and he's in his own damn tail, like don't be so arrogant, like that you what is it, cut off your nose to spite your face, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro, these are the people that pay you, and man, I don't know how much you give him Better Up no more. He probably separated from that, but your fame and notoriety definitely came from this. Yeah. So don't say that these people can't go talk about it. If you don't want to be that cool,
even if it sounds crazy.
Even if it's and honestly, the crazier the sound, the better, because that's gonna juice the algorithm. Like, whatever.
You're missing the point. You know, so when you get enough money, you don't feel like you need to break down things enough. So you kind of make yourself look bad because you just cut to the chase. You know what I'm saying? Right? You just like, so somebody say something, you be like, man, just get out of here. Like, he one of those versus like having an intelligent conversation that can like, really, you might get help somebody here.
Just get out of here.
Block, delete.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's what I feel like, because it's like, man, Nigga, I'll come in with my opinion. If I felt like somebody beat you and you probably think, man, this mob is trash. And that's just an opinion. Like you said, it's an opinion of the sport. And this major component, the main, give me a percentage in your up top of your brain that fan component to battle rap. What percentage?
What you mean?
Like that's a necessity. That's a need. That's a like.
Oh, nigga.
Like are we
90.
90.
Like how the fuck is Battle Rap survive without fans?
That's
Who's paying
my
for this
whole
shit?
point. That's what my whole
Who
point.
paying for this shit?
Every opinion. You're gonna hear every
Man, get that mustache the fuck out of here. Get that nasty ass beard the fuck out of here. Get that stupid ass drink water shirts the fuck out of here. And tell Uncle Rob if he don't give me that $20, he can get the fuck out of here. Nigga stupid. Get the fuck out of here. Get your fake ass tooth the fuck out of here.
You hear me?
The nasty ass boost the fuck out of here.
But I mean, I feel like we need to have. I think this conversation got to continue. I'm just being honest because people run into spaces. A Verb is like the Michael B. Jordan of spaces right now. Like,
Yeah, he's wilding. He's wilding.
He run that joint like man, like
He's
it's like a
wilding.
movie he could. The man would be on that all day, every day. Every time I go on Twitter, I just see his name like A Verb speaking, A Verb speaking, A Verb speaking, and he talking about any and everybody, downplaying everybody.
Yeah.
You know, being arrogant. You know, being Verb. I ain't gonna say being Verb. Let's just
being Verb.
Yeah, man. But that I feel like he not gonna recant anything he said, which is cool. But the truth of the matter is, you can't take opinions out of anything of an opinionated sport. It's literally the contradiction.
It's opinionated, bro. It's opinionated.
All right.
It's he not qualified to have this conversation.
That's what it felt like. I felt like he ain't understanding like the real nature of what he's trying to say. He ain't got no point.
Right.
He ain't had no point. But yeah, man, we'll leave it at that.
It is what it is. It is what it is. Shout out to DNA. Shout out to Uncle Ra.
DNA,
this is
man.
Battle Rap Facts. Listen, trivia every single day. Fuck with us.
Day, y'all.
Man, fuck with us. We got some
man.
other shit, Joe. We got some other shit.
Yeah, we got some stuff coming up, man. We're gonna see some. You know what I mean? We're gonna see some faces around this, John. I'm excited.
Hey, check out our Battle Rap on Wax series. Maybe we can do a DNA track shortly. Because I've never investigated his music, so we kind of shitted on him a little bit in this video. No disrespect, we can probably big him up.
It's all opinions.
Big him up on some of his music, and I've been listening to rap since I was 7 years old, so I feel qualified. Hey, this is Battle Rap Facts, man. Get your bars up, y'all. Subscribe or not, whatever. Do what you want to do. I don't give a fuck.
I'll let y'all know next. Peace.